So this is the presentation on the hotel franchise agreement, and it is presented by Arnab Das. So I'll be presenting agreement between the franchisor and the franchisee, which has been done in a franchise business. So coming to the next slide, this is the franchise agreement where the franchisor is the Ambur Biryani and the franchise is the Your Shops. And this is basically what does the franchisee means. Franchise is the what does the franchisor means. Franchisor means is the business who sell their services, and the franchise is the one who buys the services from the franchisor. So Your Shops will be opening a shop, and they will be selling the Ambur Biryani, as they will be using their brand name to do their business. And for that they need an agreement. This is known as the hotel franchise agreement. So coming to the next slide, this is the agreement where the franchisor has developed the methods for establishing, operating and promoting business, engage in the business of Ambur Biryani using the service mark and related trade names, and the franchisor proprietary method for doing business. And the franchisor grant the right to others to develop and operate Ambur Biryani franchise under the marks and the pursuant to the license methods. It means that the franchisor, the Ambur Biryani, is giving the right to the Your Shops to use their service, to use their names and their license to do their business in the name of Ambur Biryani. The franchisee desired to establish a Euroshop's franchise at a location identified herein or to be later identified, and the franchisor desired to grant the franchise the right to operate a Ambur Biryani franchise at such location under terms and conditions which are contained in this agreement. It means that a shops will be in a particular location where your shops will be running a business, will be operating a business on the products on the name of the Ambur Biryani, and this is the right has been given to the Your Shops by the Ambur Biryani. And now coming to the next slide, that is the grant of franchise. The franchisee grant to the franchise, and the franchisee accepts from the franchisor the right to use the marks and the license methods in connection with the establishment and operation of a Your Shops franchise at the location described in this agreement. That means the agreement in which the location in which the Your Shops will be opening a shop, and and that right was given by the Ambur Biryani, and the franchise agrees to use the marks and the license methods, and the franchisee, that is the Your Shops, agrees to use the marks and the license methods as they may be changed, improved and further developed by the franchisor from time to time. It means that in during the business, once the agreement has been done and the Your Shops has been using the name, using the service of the Ambur Biryani, at that time if the franchisee changes the name, changes the style of business, and any changes that has been made by the Ambur Biryani, that change have to be followed by the Your Shops also, because this is the agreement as this has been mentioned. And the franchises agrees at all times to faithfully, honestly and diligently perform the franchise's obligations hereunder, and to continuously exert the best efforts to promote the Your Shops franchise. It means that the franchisor, that is the Ambur Biryani, will also help, will do their best effort to promote the Your Shops franchise, and the franchisee agrees to utilize the marks and the license methods to operate all the aspects of the business franchises here and there accordance with the methods and system developed prescribed from time to time by the franchisor, all of which are part of license methods. The franchisee shall offer such products and services as the franchisor shall designate, and shall be restricted from manufacturing, offering or selling any products or services not previously approved by the franchisor in writing. It means that the franchisee, that is the Your Shops, can't use, can't produce or can't sell any product that has not been previously served by the Ambur Biryani. So they have to be like use only the products and the services which was previously approved by the Ambur Biryani. The franchisee's hotel must feature the brand items manufactured by the Ambur Biryani franchisor or its designated suppliers related to non-primary items approved by the franchisor. It means that the franchisee, that is your shops, must use the suppliers of the Ambur Biryani to use their products. It has to be approved by the franchisor. So coming to the franchisee fee, and what does the franchisee fee means? It means that the franchisor, they are selling the services to the franchisee. It means they are just selling their rights and services, and for that the franchisee have to pay a amount to the franchisor. But here in this agreement, you have seen that the franchisor are charging 0 rupees from the franchisee, and this is known as the franchisee fee. The payment of the franchisee fee enables the franchises to enjoy the use of franchisor system and name, as well as the assistance of for a limited time. It means that the assistance, the service, the name, these all are being used, will be used by the franchisee, and for that they have to pay the heavy amount, and this has to be done in an agreement with a limited time. So I hope this is the end of the presentation, and this is the franchisee agreement. I hope this is being I tried my best to explain the fact, and thanks